The Marketing Funnel Strategy Show. More leads. More sales. More predictability.
Introducing Jared Hyman, sales and marketing expert. Introducing Serena Carly, marketing and outsourcing expert.
What's up there, guys? Hope you're all doing fantastically. Welcome to the Marketing Funnels and Strategy Show. My name is Jared Harmon, and we are doing the show for the 1st of October, 2021. I'm here with the lovely Serena. How are you today, Serena?
Hi, Jared. I'm doing pretty good, thanks. We're a little bit late starting today, but better late than never, as they say.
Exactly. When there is business to do, right? Occasionally we're a little bit late, but that's okay. We're here to add some value to you guys as well. And today we're going to be talking about marketing specific today, but we're going to be talking a little bit higher level. So it's like, how do you create client acquisition systems and marketing systems and add 6 to 7 figures to your business using those systems? Since 2014, I've been marketing businesses online, and Serena's been marketing them for in excess of 10 years now online, right? So combined, we're looking at upwards of 17 years experience and across several different industries that we've been marketing businesses now. And over that time, we've had so many mistakes. I know I'm speaking for you, Serena, and I know you've had a shit ton of mistakes, which we won't go into today too much. But how many mistakes do you think you had? Give a stab at it in marketing.
You're breaking up then. Sorry, I don't know if it's you or me. What was that last comment you said?
So how many mistakes do you think you've made over the years in marketing, right? 10 years, right? You've been marketing online businesses?
Okay, someone's frozen. Plenty of mistakes. I mean, you have to make mistakes to actually learn anything. Can you hear me?
Can hear perfectly. Keep going.
You haven't moved for the last minute.
I'm intently listening.
All right. Well, we've got a little bit of, there seems to be a lot of internet problems coming around the last few weeks or so I'm not sure what's going on. But anyway, back to your question. I think when you go into something and you're learning how to do something, it's, like you have to make mistakes to actually learn, because if you don't make mistakes, you just keep doing the same thing. And if it's wrong, it's always going to be wrong. So sometimes you have to learn. You go, oh my God, I've got that. So by making the very mistake at the beginning and getting through, you grow more, you grow better, you grow with better knowledge. And then also through the growth, you're picking up other stuff as well too. So the growth tends to go outwards exponentially, and then you start rising in your knowledge as well. And that's when you become experts.
It's one of those things, right? Like, I think business in general, it's like you make mistakes. You go, oh, shit, I'm not going to do that again. Marketing is actually really, really much the same as well. It's like you will actually have in marketing, you'll have more flopped campaigns than you will have very successful ones. And that's just a fact, right? So you'll run a campaign and you'll get no ROI on it. You'll run a campaign and it'll go, okay, maybe you'll break even. You'll run a campaign and you'll be incredibly profitable. It's like, and this is what it's like in the early stages of marketing, right? So when it kind of comes to being able to create client acquisition systems that add 6 to 7 figures to the top line of your business, it's about a large percentage of it seeing what works and scaling what works and continually testing new things to have new breakthroughs in your marketing efforts. Over the last 6 months, we've probably run, just for us alone, 200 different odd campaigns across different offerings, different ways to articulate things across those offers, different types of marketing, different ways of articulating all those different types of marketing as well. And, we've had some that have just gone off their chops. We've had, there was one particular campaign we spent about $4,000 and got next to zero on that as well. So all of this still happens with us, right? But at the end of the day, what we've been doing the last 3 months across our marketing channels, we've had $1 in, $9 out upfront cash, which is actually unheard of in today's marketing world, because a lot of people these days are working out to an on average of $1 in and $3 out, or $1 in and $4 out. A lot of people are just breaking even on marketing campaigns. And this is where we kind of came across the process, which is, how do you acquire clients at no cost of advertising? So how do you continually be able to front load your marketing? How do you enhance the value of each customer coming through and be able to multiply your marketing efforts with little to no added, money spent and things like that? Because most of the time we find, right, with a business has a, ceiling, right, where they just, no matter how much they try, they won't be able to bring in any more customers than a certain amount. And, if you work out what you as a business, what your 3 metrics are, your first metric being how many clients do you acquire per month, the second metric being how many clients, how many clients are actually leaving your service every single month. And then the third one being like, what is the actual dollar per sale over that period? With those 3 metrics, you can actually see where your business is going to hit a ceiling. So, that's where we had to also look at, how can you find additional ways to be able to not hit that ceiling and be able to still grow month in, month out? And a lot of it we found was like traditional marketing and old school mixed into the one. What's the old school? The old school is normally like the cold calling, the referral systems and all these types of things, right? So we're bringing like a mixture of old school, new school into, modern day marketing to be able to prevent those glass ceilings that businesses hit. Because when you hit the glass ceiling, it's just a question of, I'll give you an example. I bring in 6 clients a month. I lose 6 clients every 90 days. So a client stays with me every 90 days. So, if I have 6 clients come in this month, I know those 6 months are going to leave in 90 days. That means that your business will have a cap out, whatever it is right now, at 18 additional clients. So unless, of course, you increase spend and you find ways to bring in 7, 8, 9, 10 a month, 100 a month, whatever, your business will cap out at the end of that 90-day period, because the 6 that joined this month will leave in 90 days and your business won't be able to go or surpass that, 18 additional clients per month, unless you work on your systems of retainment. So how do you go about retaining that client as well, right? So, it's a very simple process, right, with all of this. But these are the things you got to kind of understand when it comes to, if you want a system or a marketing system or an acquisition system for your business, you got to understand some of these metrics, and they're very simple to do. You can just go through your sales pipeline for the last 90 days, see how many clients have come on board, or you could look at it from the start of the year or look at the last 12 months. Well, how on average, how many clients come into my business every single month? And you'll be able to work out from there. It's like, how much on average did I spend every single month? These types of things as well. But, if your budget is, say, $2,000 a month for advertising, and, you're bringing in 6 from that, 6 new clients, they leave every 90 days. How do you be able to still continue to grow, right, without having to spend any more than that $2,000 every single month, right? But this is how the best in marketing are doing this as well. And, you know, if you want to be able to grow just beyond what you're doing from your paid marketing now, these are the different systems that you've got to have. It's basically this trifecta that we're talking about today around this method that we use to be able to scale marketing campaigns. Because, you know, businesses, what a lot of people say is like, yeah, you just spend more money, spend more money, spend more money, but you actually really don't even need to do that. You don't need to spend more money on marketing. You just need to be more effective with the way that your system works from a marketing perspective to be able to continue to grow month in, month out. And let's face it, referral business is still and will still always be the most effective advertising technique and the most profitable as well, because number one, someone comes from someone is a referral and they're already been spoken about how great you are, number one. Number two, they'll actually stay with you longer because they were recommended to be there as well. There's already trust. There's already a relationship built through an association association may have already used your service, may have already used your product, may already know you really well. So there's already going to be a longer stay per client from a referral as well. Whereas, you know, cold marketing, it's like, hey, I've just seen you for the first time. Yes, there's a certain percentage of people who will buy, but at the same point in time, customer loyalty doesn't stay around unless you've got systems in place to be able to continue to keep that in place. So you as the business owner need to be able to understand the metrics that I've spoken to you about today. You need to be able to understand how many clients you bring in a month, how long you retain those clients for. Then you must understand what cash comes through the door from that client over that period as well, to determine exactly what your return on investment will be from an advertising perspective, but also determine where your cap is. Because your business, you know, if you want it to grow and you want to continue to grow and you want a 6-figure or 7-figure add-on with the utilization of marketing over the next 12 months, your acquisition model and the way that you go through that customer journey from a marketing and sales perspective needs to be mapped out very in depth around exactly how you go about acquiring clients at no cost, enhancing the value of them every single year that's coming through, retaining those clients, multiplying them on the as part of your marketing efforts as well. Because we did a few tests, and within the first 2 weeks of someone buying a product, they're actively in the marketplace still looking at things. But what they're also doing is they're also looking for other people that want to join the same journey as them. So, you know, your acquisition system has got to be taking these things into consideration within any types of marketing systems, processes, whatever it is that you're running for your business. Okay. Serena, taken us so long to obviously continue to find ways to be able to become more effective in marketing, right? And, you know, we obviously, we're doing heaps of testing within ourselves, and then we obviously pass on to clients. Do you have any sort of recommendations for people while they're here as well, like some thought patterns that you would like to sort of, I guess, add on top of what I've spoken about?
In regards to advertising or in regards to scaling your business?
Well, both. Anything. Doesn't matter.
Anything. Well, I think you know, something that keeps coming up for me all the time, and which really, really surprises me. If people want to do more for their business, if people want to be able to, well, everybody wants to get leads, everybody wants customers, and everybody wants sales, but everybody's not prepared to do what they have to do to get it. They think just by having a website, by having a presence, by having a Facebook, by having an ad, say, in the newspaper of the city that they're in, works for most of them, but it doesn't nowadays. Not a lot of people, most people are all digital. because then they get the whole information for the worldwide. So I get blown away by the people who want to come and learn knowledge about something and don't turn up. So, and how are they expecting to learn anything? And I'm going to kick ass. I don't really care because, to me, people can cry all they want, but if they're not prepared to do something to be able to bring what they need to their business, they shouldn't be crying. We spend a lot of time learning. We've got coaches, we go to trainings and level to learn what someone who's even more up market than us is. And that keeps scaling us up higher as well. So why aren't most businesses doing that? What excuses are they using? And are they excuses that they can use to keep making those excuses? And, and this just keeps showing to me all the time. And I don't come up with the answers to it because I don't believe that there really are any answers. You just make happen what you need to do what you need to do. And then you find the dollars to start off your Facebook campaign. And if you don't know anything about it, get the experts to do it because you'll save yourself money in the long run. You can go and learn the same mistakes as what, say, you and I both did when we first started doing it and then waste all that money until you get it. Or you can go and learn and get it properly and learn from those who are doing it properly so you get it even a bit quicker. Still maybe make mistakes because you've got to get the understanding. But, make the mistakes when you're in a better position to be able to make those mistakes.
Yeah, it's one of those things, right? It's like if you can just have even some aspects taken off your hands and just get pointed in the right direction to get certain things done or just have small things done for you throughout it as well, even, that can just be enough to help you accelerate your way forward in business, right? Because really there's only four metrics that matter in your business. The first one is, and this is from just physical marketing, right? Traffic, leads, appointments, conversions. If you don't do appointments, it's just like how many conversions are coming through, right? They're only the real four things that, from driving traffic that are important. If you're not getting any traffic, you're wondering why the hell the other three ain't coming, right? They ain't coming because there's no traffic, so you got to start getting some traffic to it in some way, shape, or form. If there's, traffic coming, but there's no leads, it's like, cool. You got to be starting to optimize that area in order to be able to accelerate the process. All right, you're getting plenty of traffic and plenty of leads. Now it's like, hey, I'm not getting any appointments. How can you optimize that to be able to increase the amount of appointments that are coming through from the current traffic? Hey, we're getting a lot of appointments, we're getting a lot of leads, we're getting a lot of traffic, all these types of things are going well, but hey, the conversions, we're not converting as many as we would like to. We're only closing from our sales conversations 10, right? Out of that whatever number it is that is coming through. Like we're having, 10 conversations a week, we're only closing one. Oh, wow. Okay. So we know now we've got to optimize the conversions process to be able to convert more at a higher dollar per sale, right? To help you increase and continue to be able to spend on your advertising every single day, every single week, every single month, because marketing doesn't just get you awareness now, right? It does that. But the big picture is like you consistent for the next 6, 8, 12 months, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and you're continually investing into it, continually investing into your brand, where you'll be in 6 to 12 months time, like 8 months is normally the first magical figure. 90 days is the first, second is 8 months. Something magical happens at 8 months of someone being incredibly consistent with their online marketing. We noticed at 2 and 3 years as well of ourselves in consistency of marketing, the one brand that we market, the amount of additional opportunities that come up, the amount of additional, leads that come through, the quality that comes through gets better and better. Like heaps of different things happen through this process. You start getting callbacks. You get a better understanding of your avatar because you're continually in touch with the marketplace, right? Which is, why I like to still have conversations, right, with people. but why I still like to interact with the marketplace, and Serena likes to do the same, because we're further always understanding what it is that people want, so we can ensure that we deliver exactly what they want.
Plus, you also have to stay up with the market.
And
See, that's
you'll never ever
does
be able to
change.
understand that if you're not listening to the marketplace.
Can you hear me still? Obviously not. Anyway, what I was trying to say before, which I sort of didn't quite finish, was now you can hear me, was actually getting people to, people sign up for events and then they don't show, and I don't get it. That's the part I don't get. They're getting so much content for free from those that want to give value, and they don't turn up. Like, explain that to me. I don't get it. They're getting information that can help their business improve, and then they bitch later on when it's not.
There's a level of accountability that's got to come into some things sometimes, right? Where you just got to, I think, take ownership of the fact that you fucked up, which I don't think a lot of people talk about that online either, right? They just say, some people are like, oh, I missed the event or whatever, right? And it's like, oh, shit, I couldn't get into the call, or, all these different things that happen. And it's like, hey, if you just had have rocked up a little bit earlier, if you had have, maybe been prepared the day before, or messaged or whatever, like, there's certain things that, are really, really important. There's got to be accountability there to us as well. Like, for me, I've been one of the most unprepared people or unorganized people like ever, right? I've been that person for many years. And that's been one area that I've been working on heavily myself, okay? Because I was that person. And I understood that once I worked on that area and I got better in that area, what happened as a result, and this is just from working on yourself, as a result, what happens, your business starts getting better results, because you're holding your own self accountable to being a higher standard, right? I'm a guy that sucks at spelling, right? I can't spell for the life of me. I don't know where to put sometimes if I should put a full stop there, or I should put a comma or a semicolon or a exclamation mark or whatever, right? Like, I don't like that, still confuses the hell out of me, okay? But I'm consistently working on these types of things because it's important as well. And I even have other people that help me with my weaknesses as well, right? Because we all have those weaknesses. My story for many years is I'm a seller, not a speller, right? So, I don't need to spell. I just need to be able to sell, okay? If more people adopted that methodology as well, by the way, they'll be making a lot more money in their business, which is a whole nother story. But, when it comes to like being able to run 6 to 7 figure online marketing campaigns, if you want to add 6 to 7 figures to your marketing campaigns, a lot of the time it's like you do need to work on yourself and the way that you think as well, because we've got to sometimes get ourselves out of the business owner mindset, right? And we've got to go into marketing mindset and customer mindset. Like, what does your customer want? Not what do you think they want or you believe they need or anything like that. Marketing is about what do they want personally, what's the language that they use, how do they say it, right? What are the challenges for them in this moment? And sometimes it takes a interview process as well with some ideal clients as well to really get that, to be able to extract it, put it on paper into a campaign, and then be able to market that moving forward to be able to generate profit, which is traffic, leads, appointments, sales, profit as a result of your marketing campaigns, to be able to continue to not only invest today into marketing, but be able to do that in 6 to 12 months, 8 months, 2 years, every single month, every single day as well. And, if your lifetime value increases per client, right, it's just a question of, if you want to win in the marketplace, what are you going to do, or how much do you need to spend, or how much can you spend to be able to continue to acquire those clients? Some people can afford to spend $750, $1,000, $2,000 to acquire clients, right? And they can just continue to spend that, and they'll win over the guy that spends $250 to be able to acquire. However, if you have only got $250, there's still a way for you to be able to still market, still acquire, still be able to bring more money in that you actually get out you bring more money in than you actually pay into your advertising to be able to then continue to grow and spend more, have a bigger budget. Because sometimes you do need to start on a small budget. We've had clients that started on $9 a day and have now added well and truly past $300,000 plus to their business. We've helped clients do acquisitions of $250,000 as well, right? Like for their business as well. So there's heaps of different ways to be able to even start small, go bigger, or you can still go big with no upfront costs in advertising at all, or no costs at all to advertising. There's always ways to be able to acquire clients for your business regardless of your budget. It just comes down to thinking differently, right? We're after clients. We know exactly what part of our business we got to turn in order to do that. And most of the time, I would say a large percentage of the time, it's nothing to do with paid advertising, which is what a lot of people think that it must be. Hey, I got to have money and spend money to be able to acquire more. It's never the case. You just got to be knowing how to optimize things effectively for yourself to get a bit of a different result. Right, Serena?
Yeah. Exactly right. And I also wanted to add as well, too, sorry, I go into a little bit of dreamland when you keep talking for a long time, so I lose the position. I know we have to go as well too, but I was just going to say, guys, when you want to get information, we share so much. Register for our events. Pretty much they're always free and, no sell or anything like that, and actually turn up because you will walk away with some gold nuggets. That's all I can say. And I'll keep saying it.
Keep bloody saying it.
Bloody
That's
oath,
right.
mate.
So, guys, we're going to wind this one up for today. We're going to go into our team meeting now. So thanks so much for jumping on today's episode of the Marketing Funnels and Strategy Show. If you are the type of person that's serious about wanting to add 6 to 7 figures using advanced sales and marketing acquisition systems and client acquisition systems, if that sounds like something that you're interested in, what I want you to do is shoot a message to the page wherever you're watching this, and we would be more than happy to help you sort of work out a bit of a plan to be able to do that. If it's a right fit, we can help you, obviously. If we can't, we'll just point you to somebody that can help you out. But apart from that, guys, have a great day. Just remember this one thing. If you do not fight for your own freedom, nobody else will. So every single day you must get out there. Every single day you must take action. Every single day you must make it happen. Remember to be the warrior. I'll see you guys really, really soon. Remember to be on the show Monday. That is 1 p.m. Perth time, 3 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m.
No, daylight saving.
4 p.m. and 6 p.m. Yeah, so it's 4 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. New Zealand time, guys. We're getting used to it all. I had actually that in my head, but I said something completely different then. So that just gives you an idea how my brain works. Anyway, guys, take it easy. Speak to you soon. Bye.